I'm going to make a slight correction to my last video where I talked about the extensive mud. And the camera just, it will do it better on a blue sky day. Hopefully there'll be some of those coming up soon, part of the melting season. But what I neglected to mention was it's not really all mud. It's a recipe. I'm not sure what the percentage is, but I would say 30% manure wherever you look. That's not even as good an example as here, where it's more manure than mud. And over there and over there. Now apparently this is amazing topsoil, and once I've finished feeding the cows for the season and they can go out to pasture, then apparently I have to, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't. But I believe the plan is to collect all the shit and the mud, and it's amazing topsoil. If it's fertilizer, I don't know. Apparently, yeah. Apparently meth users or meth manufacturers just love cow shit. I mean, they don't eat it. Wouldn't put it past some of them. They drink their own pee occasionally. Not the cows either. Well, probably not the manufacturers, but some meth users. Anyway, enough of that. Just amazing topsoil over there. It's the blackest soil I have seen since the last time. Which would have been back in Ballinafad when I was a farm boy with no memory of doing any of that. Whoa! This is not the time for the third load. Caught myself. Ooh! Sorry, yelled in your speaker. That was my foot, which is very swollen. Okay, let's put the next batch on snow. Third run. So, there's a couple of reasons why we put the cows' food out in 3 batches. But I don't know what any of the reasons are. I like to say it gives them a variety and they can get away from the other animals if one of them's bugging them. So here comes the horse. And she's going to think she's getting better food, or fresher food. Technically, I suppose. It went to the ground last. Hi, horse. She gets jealous when I'm talking to you. Who's that other woman? I've heard the horse say that. Like, okay, it sounded more like, but, you know, sometimes it's clear. And that's coming from a guy that never really had a girlfriend. You thought you're getting away from the fighting by moving here, but then the mums come and fight for you anyway. Can you imagine Thanksgiving dinner has a kids' table? And, I mean, I guess we do in Canada too, but imagine you're sitting there as a 12-year-old kid eating your turkey, not the leg, because that's for Dad. And all of a sudden, your aunt, or even your mum, comes over and goes, sorry. They all jumped like crazy. Anyway, the point was, can you imagine if humans were similar to cows in the way that get away from my food. Some are. But the cows and the horses really are. The horse. Oh, and Ben really doesn't like anyone bothering him when he's eating. Which is fine, because Ben's almost as big as I am. He ran through my legs today to get out. I haven't made a video about that yet, but it's hilarious how these two gigantic dogs every morning race like the two stooges to get through that door first. It's just funny. And I make it more funny, of course, because that's who I am. I